Huawei P40 series. Visionary photography.
Countdown to headlines brought to you by the Huawei P40 series.
Here are your headlines this hour. China again vows to retaliate against the U.S., with its media suggesting a tit-for-tat response after the Trump administration orders the closure of the Chinese consulate in Houston, saying it needs to protect American intellectual property and private information.
As far as closing additional embassies, it's always possible. You see what's going on. We thought there was a fire in the one that we did close, and everybody said there's a fire, and I guess they were burning documents or burning papers, and I wonder what that's all about.
Crushed by COVID-19, Australian officials say the country will see its largest deficit since the Second World War, reaching 86 billion Australian dollars in the financial year ending last June, and 185 billion Australian dollars this fiscal year, or about 132 billion US dollars. Total debt expected to reach a whopping 850 billion Australian dollars. And the government spending about a third of that to counter the impact of COVID-19's pandemic, helping the economy, citizens and businesses.
As a consequence of lower receipts and higher payments, the deficit is estimated to be $85.8 billion, or 4.3% of GDP in 2019-2020, and $184.5 billion, or 9.7% of GDP in 2020-2021.
Well, the economic carnage from COVID-19 also laid bare in South Korea. Asia's fourth largest economy sinks into recession for the first time since 2003, after recording its second consecutive quarter of negative growth, with the Q2 contraction the sharpest in more than 2 decades. Meantime, the pandemic drags on. Total confirmed infections worldwide crosses the 15 million mark, with the Americas the worst affected area of the world. But parts of Asia are trying to beat back a resurgence of the bug, with residents of Hong Kong and metropolitan Melbourne today facing new rules on face masks. And that's the latest from our CNA newsroom this Thursday.